Emily's Whispers. In the last town, surrounded by dense forests, lived a family, a mother, father, and their 8-year-old daughter, Emily. They had recently moved into an old house on the outskirts. The house was quiet, almost forgotten, with an attic report where no one dared to look. Emily had always been curious. One day she noticed a rope stretching from the ceiling in the room, leading to a hatch to the attic. That night, after her parents fell asleep, she decided to find out what was up there. She pulled the rope, and the hatch opened with a slight creak. The ladder itself extended downward, as if inviting her to come up. There was an old wooden chest in the attic. It was covered in dust, but there were strange symbols carved into the lid. Emily felt a strange thrill, as if she was being called there. She opened the chest and discovered a doll. It looked almost new, but its eyes were too alive as it observed the girl. That night, Emily began to hear whispers. They were quiet, barely distinguishable, but coming directly from her room. She thought to see the source of the sound, but all she could see was a doll sitting at the table. In the morning, she told her parents, but they only brushed it off. "You're just making it up." Every night, the whispers grew louder. They called her by name. "Emily, Emily, we've been waiting for you." On the third night, the girl couldn't stand it and spoke to the doll again. "Do you want to tell me something?" she whispered. The doll turned its head over. Emily froze. A voice, as if from outside, came through. "I was here before you, and soon you will stay in my place." The girl cried out and threw the doll into the chest, but the doll was back on her bed in a minute. She had no choice. Emily grabbed it and ran out into the woods, carrying the doll to the old well she had seen during the day. "You can't get rid of me," she heard the doll's voice. "This house is yours now forever." The girl threw the doll into the well and ran back. But when she got home, she saw the doll was sitting in her room again. This time your eyes were crying bloody tears. Her parents found Emily in the morning. She was in the attic looking at the doll, with a pale face and a blank stare. They say the house has stood empty ever since, but you can still hear the little girl whispering in the attic. "Emily, Emily,